Root Healthy Plants.
Terrence here with Root Healthy Plants. We have one more video on putting beans in the ground this year. Let me give you a look at what the beans look like on one side of my yard. This is how we looking. It just travels all the way up to the front. I like where that kale is up there. We're looking from this side, ton of ground cover there. I want to make this side all the way up here, up to the sage there, to look like the other side. So we want this side to look like the other side. Here, in between these sticks is another type of bean, and on this side is another type of bean. I did an experiment where I put 3 grocery store packs of beans in the ground to see. I will say, when I was in the house and I was going through my cabinets, I did come across one more pack of beans that I said, you know what, this is not the same type of packs that I put outside. I want to try this pack of beans. So last video we did a pack of Goya, we did a pack of Brown's Best, and we did a pack of Dakota's Pride. We got a pack of Pueblo Lindo right there. Now, my reasoning for also bringing this outside is I wanted to rival a brand versus another brand that sounds like a Spanish brand. Pueblo Lindo and Goya. They're both pinto beans. I want to see which one does the best with germination. I want to fill in the gap so this side looks like the other side. This is not going to be a long drawn out video. Since that last video, we have chickpea germination, more chickpea germination. They're popping up all over. A ton of chickpeas popping up slowly but surely. This spot might be as good as any to start. Let's just make my little holes. If you didn't already watch my last video, how I plant beans, just throwing a bunch of beans across where we want them at. And the beans will sprout very densely. It's a complete ground cover because the beans will grow just fine being planted dense. We are about halfway through the bag. I just want to drop these beans in the ground. Dropping these in and just showing you how I grow my beans. This is not an exact science, just spreading them out and covering them up. I said beans grow very easy in dense amounts. And y'all seen my results on the other side. I'm not worried about is as far as like the beans being covered up too much, because a lot of things, just like if you put them too deep, they're not gonna pop through. They're not gonna get the chance to really germinate. My beans have done just well covering them up like this. They just wanna be covered, they wanna be moist, and they wanna be in a decent climate so that they can germinate. This is the base or basis of a lot of the gardening that I do. It's more back to Eden gardening and more from a survival garden mindset. I repeat this over and over. I talk about it a lot. It's because this is what I'm doing. This is what I believe in. This is what I think sets a lot of people apart in growing food that you're going to actually eat, growing food that you're going to actually need, versus just growing what looks good and sounds good. I don't just want to grow what looks and sounds good. I want to grow what actually makes sense, what I'm actually going to eat, what I actually need, what's actually going to last a long time, you know, all that type of mindset. And what I can actually grow well in my climate. Just cover it back up. Super easy, super easy. Never made gardening look so easy and simple. Super easy how we're doing this. I garden the lazy way, not because I am lazy, because I can do it the lazy way, because this method is so easy to do. Gardening, I think, doesn't have to be difficult. It's only difficult when people overthink it and make it difficult. Gardening itself is really, not to me, this is definitely not, it's not difficult to produce food. Once you start understanding and taking different steps, not bumping your head and doing the same thing over and over. If it doesn't work, get back to the drawing board. They say that's insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. But the thing is, you doing the same thing over and over, you're going to eventually quit because you're not getting the results that you're looking for. So I advise you not to keep doing that. Not if you actually want to succeed. Go back to the drawing board, see what you did wrong, adjust, and take the steps to do things the right way, how you want them to go. You know, the right way may look different for each person. This is the right way for me. This is how I'm doing it. And this is the last row. We're out. We're done. We just made quick work of that. Bang, boom, boom. Pueblo Linda, or Lindo. I don't know, that little swoop is throwing me off, but we smacked off a 32-ounce bag, threw it in the ground. Water it in. That's all we need to do. All we need to do. They say beans are nitrogen fixers. I added compost in the areas where I was putting lettuce just for added nutrients. That was it. This year, I didn't add anything into the wood chips. We put chickpeas, white beans, and a gazillion pinto beans, because we have black beans on the other side. We got a ton of cowpeas and black-eyed peas in the backyard. We got more black beans in the backyard. And all these right here, all these black beans are doing amazing. And this is pretty much it. I come out here each day for my bean patch until they germinate and water them in. Water them in and we're good to go. That's it. We put another pack of beans in the ground. That's our 4th pack that we are comparing against each other. This one I'm putting in a day or 2 later, but let's compare and contrast. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit that thumbs up, because if you made it this far, you liked the video or else you wouldn't have kept watching. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you on the next one.